Okay, in this section we're going to take a look at the classroom materials associated with the discussion board for written communication. I'm just going to walk you through a couple of screens here so you can kind of see what we're doing. As usual, you're going to log in, come down to our Module 3, and we're in Module 3. We're going to go to the discussion board, and here's our classroom materials. So our first, at the very top, is the video that we're watching right now, the various chapters. And we have chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 and 5, which is what we're looking at here. You can take your time, just look at each video individually and kind of study them independently, or if you want to take it all at once, just, it's your choice. I would recommend that you go ahead and watch all the videos before you get into all your classroom materials, and then from there we'll get a little bit further into it. Working with grammar and spelling is also a video that's very important that you start looking at secondly. And in this, what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a situation, we're going to show you how to use what is called a grammar and spelling checker. And we've given you the way to install it in this video. And that's going to allow you to be able to use a very, very simple but powerful tool so you can move beyond all those hard skills related to grammar and spelling and actually have it correct your documents for you. So this is an extremely important video for you to get into after you finish the first set. And then go ahead and install what we're using is White Smoke Grammar Checker. You can use any one you wish. We just find this one to be a very simple and very concise way to really help you with all your grammar in any program that you may be in, be it Word, Excel, emails, PowerPoint, essentially anywhere you type, even on your websites, it will do a grammar and spell check. And the grammar is really quite helpful because it's going to teach you a little bit more about those hard skills that are so hard for all of us to master on a daily basis. Then, as we talked about previously, we're going to get into active and passive voices and what all this means. And there's some videos here, and I put 3 or 4 different videos in here. And I've tried to keep them fairly upbeat because it's really just a mindset. How do you understand an active voice versus a passive voice? And what we're really trying to do is after you go through these videos, and if you need to, keep looking and keep studying until it finally clicks in, because this is a very important soft skill that you want to really master at some point in time. And you'll be using it not only in your written communication, you're going to use it in your oral communication and your electronic communication. So an extremely important thing for us to really get good at is these active and passive voices. So spend some time here. Our next one is a test, test your basic writing skills. Kind of look at some of this stuff here and you can look at it. Now, luckily, in one way, this is going to get into misspelling and grammar checking. And by using the grammar and spell checker that we've got in that next video, you can bypass all this. This is going to be done for you automatically. So some of this could be helpful for you, but at the same time, remember that we're really trying to use some really nice electronic tools to take over some of those responsibilities that fall into basic writing skills. As we continue on, how to improve your basic or your lousy writing skills. And this is kind of a fun piece. It just kind of walks through some of the pitfalls that we always run into. And, a lot of it here again is about spelling and commas and punctuation, which you don't really need to worry a lot about. But, shape your documents and connecting with your readers. All of these things are very important when it comes to composition. You're going to get in here. You can see, again, we're talking active voice versus passive voice. And, you can see here, active. She reads the recipe book. Whereas passive, the recipe book is read by her. So she owns she is doing the action in the active. In the recipe book is doing the action in the passive side. So you can you'll get a better feel for it as you go on. And you can always click on these hyperlinks here if you want to go in and really look at the documents as they are on the internet. And that, you can continue to branch out your studies from there. And then we have 5 business writing skills needed to excel in today's business. And here we go through all of this, and we kind of get to a point where you're just reading more and more about what writing skills are all about. Now, there will be an assignment for the discussion board, which we'll go ahead and add at the very bottom of this list here. And that assignment will be a video that you'll be able to watch and kind of give you an idea on a very simple assignment that you can do on a daily basis, just a couple of minutes here and there, to help you get to understand your active and passive, and to make sure that your grammar checking is working well and those type of things. So that's essentially what we have in the discussion board. So with that said, we'll move on to our next chapter.